This is my review of HP Spectre X360 14. This is the latest iteration of Spectre laptops and is the first ever HP laptop that comes with a 3:2 aspect ratio display. It should be noted that the display is not 14 inches, but is only 13.5 inches. I assume the reasoning behind this kind of naming scheme is that the fact that this sits between a Spectre 13 and a Spectre 15. As it is common with HP Spectre laptops, this laptop comes with a diamond cut design, a 2-in-1 form factor, a gorgeous display, and also comes included with a leather case as well as the HP Tilt Pen 2. This laptop is a powerhouse when it comes to specifications. It comes with a Core i7 1165G7, 16 GB of RAM with 3200 MHz frequency, 1 TB of NVMe SSD, plus 32 GB of Intel Optane accelerator to get the most juice out of the laptop, and OLED display, 3000 by 2000 pixel display actually. Also comes with a Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.1, which are standard on the laptop since it is using the Intel AX201 Wi-Fi card. Its design is the exact same design HP Spectre has had for the past couple of years. It is a beautiful design, but I prefer the Apple's and Dell's design personally. Coming in at a weight of 3 pounds, a width of 11.75 inches, a depth of 8.67 inches, and a height of 0.67 inches. This is not a very light or small laptop. HP has been trying to cut off some weight and size by shaving off the bezels for a while now, but its bezels are still larger than the premium Dell XPS series. Good news is you will still get a legacy USB port on the left side, 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports on the right side, as well as a headphone jack. So a lot of ports for a thin and light design. You can actually charge a laptop through one of the Thunderbolt ports as well. There is also face recognition as well as the fingerprint reader. So Windows Hello comes in full package. That will help you with the sign-in process. If you are concerned about the privacy, there are camera and mic shut-off buttons that you can use to shut off the mic and camera physically. Button firing speakers are designed well enough, but they are nothing spectacular. They are button firing, so we don't expect that much from them. Let's hear them out. The webcam on the laptop is the 720 webcam, which is the standard quality on most of the laptops in 2020. Even the new MacBook Pros with M1 chips still come with that webcam, which I think does the job fine. There is a 66 watt hours battery on this laptop, which is rated to keep the laptop going for 11 hours when you have the OLED displays, which is the unit we have here. In my YouTube playback test, I was able to get 5 hours and 45 minutes, which is a very decent for an OLED display with 3000 by 2000 resolution at the maximum brightness. You have to keep in mind that this is not a regular productivity test, so we already knew that we are going to get much lower battery life compared to the rated one. Although the OLED display is a battery killer, but it is definitely worth it in my opinion. Mainly because it is very gorgeous, the colors pop, and it is rated to cover, I think, 100% of sRGB and 100% of Adobe RGB color space. I mostly think that the resolution is very decent for the size of the laptop. 4K resolution is gonna be too much for the battery to handle, and the writing quality is going to diminish as you increase the display quality. You can compare the writing quality on this laptop and the 15-inch version of this HP Spectre laptop, which I have reviewed before. I'm gonna post a link to that video somewhere here. You can see the writing quality is obviously better on this lower resolution display for yourself. This new i7 CPUs are supposedly very strong in quotations in the GPU department, since it comes with the new Xe graphics and 96 graphical units cores. But in the CPU department, it is not a huge improvement compared to the previous generation. In the Cinebench, you can get a score of 3613 in the multi-core test and a score of 1298 in the single core test. In the time spot, you can get a decent score of 1404 for the GPU and an overall score of 1534 with an estimated less than 30 frames per second in the Battlefield 5. I don't think anyone who's buying this laptop is going to purchase this for gaming, specifically for gaming, but I had installed a couple of games that I think people who buy this laptop would play, and I wanted to show you how it performs. I decided not to include any frame rates because of the fact that this is not a gaming focused laptop, but if you are interested in knowing those numbers, comment down below and I will send you some numbers as best as I can. So let's just watch how this laptop performs when it comes to gaming with a couple of different games and the footage I've recorded previously, and let's see how loud the fan becomes. I really welcome the addition of a 3:2 aspect ratio to the HP family. And I think the only other options that are available on the market right now are the Surface family as well as the Huawei MateBook series. And I think the Evo tablets as well. If you are someone who wants a 3:2 display in a 2-in-1 form factor with an OLED screen, this is going to be your only option. As far as I'm aware, it's actually a pretty decent and good option, so you're not gonna lose anything if you go for this laptop. I guess that was it. This was the review of my review of HP Spectre 14, and thanks for staying with us up until this point of the video. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post a new video. Bedrood, everybody!